click on the subscribe button, and press the bell icon, to never miss any updates.
Welcome to Face to Face. My name is TK Nakagaki. I'm the Doctor of Ministry, and today we have a special guest. Her name is Vidita Rahman, and she's a research assistant on the educational project at the St. John's University, and I always mixed up with the St. John's the Divine. But it's a great pleasure to have her here today, and she's also the writer, like a story. She writes the story, poetry, and also like educational leadership material. And then various articles as well. So, welcome, and thank you very much for joining today.
Thank you, Doctor.
Even sometimes, in this program, I forget to introduce myself. I'm Dr. TK Nakagaki,
Okay.
and I'm the president and founder of the Heiwa, Peace, Reconciliation, and Foundation of New York, and also being a part of the Buddhist community. Former president of the Buddhist Council of New York, and I involve a lot of interfaith activities. And then this is a program that I try to introduce how we can build the kind of peaceful world through the interfaith activities. And so I understand, maybe first of all, don't you maybe introduce yourself, because my introduction is always not as great one, but if you don't mind introducing yourself, maybe where you're from, and simple one first.
Okay.
And then maybe I can just ask some questions as you introduce yourself.
Thank you so much, and nice to meet you, Doctor. And my name is Vidita Rahman. I came from Bangladesh. Okay, I graduated. I complete my undergraduate from Bangladesh Affiliated International University, and I completed master's here at St. John's University, and I appointed as a research assistant right now, and doing my project.
Okay. Since first time I met was actually the yogas or interface activities
Exactly.
by the Guruji. So you'll be coming up later sometimes for this show too.
Right.
But so that was how you start involving all those interface activities.
Actually, when I came to 2015 and involved with the St. John's University 2016, I have so many friends over there. There is a very diverse students over there, as well as St. John's University is a Catholic university. So there is mostly Catholic students studies over there. And I have friends, Christian friends and Catholic friends. We share our ideas, we share our religion activity, as a discussion.
Yeah, sure.
So
is it very different from when you were in Bangladesh?
It's really different.
Oh, is that right? Maybe you can, if you don't mind, describe a little bit about how is this sort of different?
Oh, what?
Like when you were in before you come to the United States, or when you are Bangladesh, and then what's the
differences? Okay. So in Bangladesh there is a Muslim country, that. So there is a Muslim appearances over there. So many appearances. So it's very different because there is mostly Bangladeshi people, and here mostly diverse international and global people.
Well, that's true. The language is different too.
Language is different, religion is different, culture is different. So that's so many differences over there to here.
Oh, okay.
So there is also moral values differences, such kind of because of the culture.
Yeah.
So I'm mostly comfortable here to talk with them because they're very friendly.
Because for me, it's also I'm from Japan originally, so it's
Okay.
kind of when I was in Japan, it's like Japanese people,
Okay.
so it's sort of different. Of course, I speak Japanese,
Okay.
and then here in English. So in a way, it's kind of similar. But then,
Exactly, it's a similar because there is a conservative country and you cannot like openly discuss any kind of ideas.
okay.
So there is a very controversial, talking outside. So, and here there is a, you can raise your voice, you can share your ideas, you can share your discussion, collaboration with people. It's natural here. So
you
it's
feel
comfortable for me to share my ideas and also my inner thought to people, especially who are very open-minded and friendly,
Okay.
It's very important to, when you talk to somebody, you have to be open-minded. You have to receive other people's value. You have to understand other people's religion, appearances, their attires.
Okay. So you really sounds like you really enjoy the part of here in
Yes,
this country, especially the openness, as you
yes,
mentioned.
because of the openness, and also we hear our friends. I have actually two friends.
Okay.
One is completely Catholic, and she's a nun.
Yeah.
She's a nun sister. The Catholic sisters, they have lost lots of religion restrictions, and they perform their life like serving completely for the sake of God.
Portugal.
And she's very welcoming to me.
Okay.
She's now in China.
Oh.
Yeah, now in China. She'll be back
As
soon.
a missionary or just?
Actually, she is from China.
Oh,
She
okay.
she came here for her education and for the religion activity. So she'll be back soon.
So she found probably the big difference in China
Yes.
and here too.
She is very comfortable here, I believe.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah, this is the country of opportunity land,
Uh-huh.
You can talk, you can discuss, you can friendly with each other. That's the important thing, actually.
Oh, okay. So you said two friends?
Yes, another one is Naya Brown. She is actually professor of Baruch College,
Oh, okay.
math professor, and she's doing her PhD in St. John's University. So I met her St. John's University.
Oh, okay.
So last 2 years, 1.5 years, yeah.
So St. John's University become sort of a place for you to meet
So many diverse
diverse
students.
group and
Yes.
students. Yeah.
Yeah, this too is very, very closer to me. And others is okay, classmates and, discussion groups, that's fine. But this too is very closer to me.
Oh, so since you're interested in like education, right? I understand.
Yeah.
So what do you think of the, interfaith education itself? What do you think is a kind of future? Or, I mean, this is something new, of course.
Yeah.
Not before is, even in this country, they practice, separately.
Separately,
And now
yes.
it's getting a little bit closer, especially like after 9/11, New York.
Yeah, of
So
course.
the faith community getting so close, actually. And so maybe from your background of the education, what do you see, current situation, and then what do you maybe expect, or what would be kind of ideal things that could be, practiced?
Practice, okay. Actually, there is a lots of situational problem in this world.
Okay.
I cannot mention only one particular country or one particular culture or educational situation, but there is a big factor is education,
Okay.
because there is a lots of moral devaluation in this world,
Okay.
and there is a lots of differentiation, discrimination, and that should be removed through education and through proper education. Not just you can go to the university, read and write and get your degree and throw your morality in the garbage. No, you have to practice what you learn. You have to practice every time. And the important thing is when you practice, when you in the field where so many people over there, how you behave with them, the different kind of religion, different kind of such kind of status, rich or poor or middle class, how you act black and white in front of them, how you act or how you behave in front of the racism, and how you like so many things over there involved. Like it's important to know and understand through education.
Sure. Yeah, education seems, because education can really create something,
Exactly.
Worse or something too. I mean, it could be,
Yeah.
it can be used as a oppressing some of the people, but then at the same time, education can maybe free people somehow, the whatever status and so forth, and improve themselves too.
Yeah.
So in a way, it's education is something, so interesting field that you're in now. And then, are you planning to write some book for hopefully about how you can, do some interface education as well?
Actually, I'm recently I'm writing on it.
Oh, is that right? Oh,
Exactly.
okay.
So that I can get help from my friends too,
Oh, yeah, sure. Oh,
because of I need their beliefs,
yeah.
what they believe, what they understand, what they values
Okay.
for the faith, about the faith, So I'm practicing right now
That's
on
exciting.
it.
So once you get the book published, I wanted you to come back
Of
and then
course.
also share some of the points.
Of course, doctor. Yeah.
So, do you find anything difficulties or easy? When you're thinking of that, the education, the interface
Okay.
education.
As I mentioned about openness, there's a lots of conservative and restricted community,
Okay.
and also conservative mind people in this world. It's various religions. Some people I saw and I met, they have some religion restriction that other I cannot share my ideas or thoughts or friendship with other religion, or they have some limitation of thought about some other people, about rich or poor or middle class. No, it's basically in not a particular country.
Okay.
It's spreading all over the world.
Oh, okay. Yeah, certain things you can
Yeah,
talk,
and
but certain things are prohibited to talk about. Maybe.
exactly. I don't mention about that, but but I can mention in general, But in Bangladesh or in Asian countries, they have lots of restrictions through people, because when you talk like, and your culture, your values is different than others, and they don't understand that. When they don't understand that, there is a problem.
Yeah. So create.
Exactly, and there is also there is another problem. You don't need to understand. You don't want to understand.
Okay.
Sometime.
Okay.
There is
True.
also a limitation of
Understand
thought,
everything
you
anyway.
know.
You may not be able to understand. Even husband and wife, they don't understand each other.
Yeah,
Exactly.
there's a lots of problem, that there is understanding power. So this understanding is the meaning of short form, but it means a lot.
Okay.
It means a lot in faith to faith when you talk.
Yeah. Because for me, it's also, also this program called Face to Face. But at the same time, face to face is actually very important.
Exactly.
Because it was a very interesting in Japanese person for me, because my friend thought when you say faith,
Okay.
so which means faith means this face. The Japanese
Okay.
pronunciation th and s is the same, so that's why they said I'm talking about interface means
Interference, okay.
facing each other, and then so that's kind of interesting. But it is actually the meeting together, because sometimes we talk about faith this way, that way, and never met. That's going to be problematic. So, in a way, this program that I'm very happy to have a guest like yourself is
Thank you.
because we are face to face, and
Yes.
it's a face to face is really like a face to
Face-to-face, yes.
Then we learn,
We learn each other by our posture, our body languages, our eye contacts.
right, and then
It's built the trusts and also the other collaboration between the two.
Right, right. So
So
humanity, both are humans. And,
exactly.
so I mean, sometimes when you divide it with the books and so forth, it's just almost impossible to tell. But so anyway, so I think the time is running also. So I
Yeah,
just
no
wanted
problem.
to thank you for joining today, and
Okay.
then maybe we can continue if
Yes.
you are okay. And so thank you very much for the viewers. So this is the beginning of the conversation, and thank you again. And please join us and face to face and then face to face. So thank you so much.
ITV, Call of Peace, Save Humanity.